My name is DJ Mel Boogie. I'm a DJ, radio host at Vibe 105, event producer, and publicist. The way I impact the industry in Toronto is by serving my community. And that to me means volunteering at Vibe 105, DJing at various events across the city, making a concentrated effort to support female independent artists, and just offering publicity services to independent artists that need that. One of the community events that I've been involved with since its inception is something called the Honey Jam, which is Canada's longest running all-female talent showcase. It started in 1995, and I was the DJ for all showcases except one when I had my daughter. So that's a good excuse, I think, for missing one. But I feel the Honey Jam is a very important platform for independent artists, especially for female artists, so they can have a stage to perform where they're not, where they don't feel intimidated. It's a very warm, welcoming space for them. And in addition to the talent portion, there's also an educational portion. So female artists can learn how to handle their business, how to work in a studio, how to work with a publicist, and different things that they can take past the showcase state to help them build and enhance their career. One thing I'd like to change or see changed over time is Toronto being able to love itself. We've grown up hearing that Toronto is a screw-face capital, and that basically comes from an inability for us to love ourselves and love the artists that come from our city. And it's kind of a shame that artists had to feel that they had to leave the city to get notoriety before Torontonians or Canadians showed them that love that they deserve. But that is something that I'm seeing changing, especially with the younger generation. The younger generation seems to be more open to embracing artists that come from their part of the city, and that just helps the artists kind of grow, have some notoriety, and have the support that they need to get to the next level in their career. As far as being a female in the industry, I think one way to combat harassment is to stop it in its tracks. Don't even entertain the flirtations, because you, as a woman, you already know where it's going, and once you give somebody an inch, they'll take a mile. Stand your ground, and don't be afraid to show that self-confidence and that self-awareness, even if that means that somebody's going to call you a bitch, or if I can say that. Yeah, even if somebody's going to call you a name, at least you know that you have your pride and you are worth something, and you don't need to latch on to anybody to get to that next level in your career. You have to network, and when you do so, be confident in what you're doing. And that's something that other people, other young women who you don't even realize that are looking at you, they can see you have that self-confidence in what you're doing and learn from that. I don't know if I consider myself an influencer, but one way I do want to be able to support up-and-coming artists, emerging artists, is by giving them a platform on my radio show. I've had the honor of being able to expose the city and the country and just listeners in general to new artists. And there are fewer and fewer platforms for emerging artists to take advantage of. Radio is far from dead, and I think radio is an important piece of the puzzle as far as artists trying to create awareness about their work. I think it's still very valuable, and that's the way I try to help up-and-coming artists make an impact and get to the next level, create awareness about their brand, and even something as simple as how to do interviews, how to conduct themselves during interviews is something that they can learn within the Vibe 105 environment, and I take pride in being able to help them get to that level. Peace, this is DJ Mel Boogie, and you're checking out Next Music Generation. You can follow me on Instagram, Twitter, at DJ Mel Boogie. Check out my website at djmelboogie.com. And of course, lock it into Vibe 105 every Tuesday night, 8 to 10 p.m. to check out myself and DJ Channel 9 as we get to play the best in new music and of course, break new artists from the city and beyond.